Right, Eva finally showed up because she's always on time. I actually told her 15
reliable, okay?
She's reliable. I told her 15 minutes. I'm like 4:45, knowing she'd get here at 4, and it's literally 4 o'clock. It's like a buffer time zone to make sure she's here at time. So you gonna train?
Fuck yeah.
All right, fuck yeah. See?
Shoulder day.
All right, first exercise we're gonna do today. Again, trying something new that we did, or I've been doing for the last 2 shows, to bring out more density and roundness and fullness that I didn't have the last time I was competing. Starting with a cable side lateral raise. Notice where the cable positioning is. Now this is actually a stretch position that we're going to start with. If you want the science behind it, go fucking look for it, okay? Because I'm not going to sit there and quote all this shit. Ironman magazine, Jonathan Lawson used to post these things. The stretch position before the compound movement will actually fatigue the muscle fibers faster when you're doing that movement without the lactic acid buildup. So there's 2 techniques that I use, a stretch position and a contracted position, to actually fatigue the muscle fibers, so when you actually start moving them to a full range of motion, they fatigue faster with less pain. So essentially, you're being more efficient in what you're doing. So the cable actually will come across your body. You can notice that the tension is all the way down here. You notice how far across my body the arm is coming? Up, only to there and right back. Constant tension the whole time. You don't want to go to failure on these. Anytime you're putting the joint and the connective tissue in a stretch position, no failure. Constant tension and power it up. All right, here we go. This is Eva's first time trying these. We got as little weight as we can get on there because they are hard to do, and you should never go heavy with these things. You will fuck yourself the fuck up. Can't make her laugh while she's doing it because then it's really not going to work out well. Right now, all the guys are like, "Fuck lateral raises, make her do squats." Squats. So the next exercise is a contracted position, and it's actually a static hold. I remember back in the day, I don't remember what the thing, it was in Ironman magazine, they talked about X reps, or extended reps. And Mike Mentzer actually used to use this, and John Little, who actually used to write a lot about Mike Mentzer stuff, was the static rep contraction. The static contraction workout, or the static rep workout, or something like that. And again, it's in the lines of getting a full static contraction, which is different than a full range of motion, but it fatigues the muscle fibers before you're doing a full range of motion, so there's not as much lactic acid burning. So you actually will fatigue the muscles better while you're actually training. And like I said, if you want the science, go fucking look it up. I'm not gonna do this. So basically, you hit the dumbbells up as high as you can get them, and stay in the contracted position for as long as you can. Again, as soon as they start to drop, you're done. So it's not like you're trying to fight them up there as much as you can. As soon as they drop, you're done because you don't want the lactic acid to burn. And I strap in so you don't have to hold them, so your grip's not a limiting factor to it. And that basically is like essentially your warm-up towards your actual working sets. Now, literally I've been doing these for about 6 weeks or something like that, and my look is completely, and even when she walked up, she's like, "You look differently, fuller, harder. I'm a couple pounds heavier than I was, but I'm tighter in the waist at the same time." And I've been kind of experimenting with some clients and stuff too, so it's working out pretty well so far.
Your waist is so tiny.
I measured it today, 28 and a half.
What?
28 and a half.
Holy shit.
And this is my new killer belt. Shout out to Iron Attitude for making these for us. They got their little dog tag jingy on here. And of course the 5% logo.
It's on the tightest one.
Yeah, it's on the last one. I got a medium, which means I probably could fit in a small right now. It's on like the last one, so. But after that last show of the season, I'll probably fucking all the way at the end, like on this one over here.
Like, fuck yeah, carbs.
Oh, fuck yeah. Last set. 55s for I don't know how many reps they are, but I don't even count anymore. But a week out from a show, still doing laterals to 55s to failure. That's how you keep that muscle mass when you're dieting down. So that basically is about as heavy as I'll go for shoulders anymore. When I do presses now, because of that rotator cuff injury, it's lighter, which actually turned out to be pretty good because I have to actually move the dumbbell a little bit differently, which we'll do those next, but it actually focuses more on that front delt. My front delts have gotten a little better. So
How do you do rear delts with your injury?
it's hard. You know, I haven't really been doing them because when I do back, they get hit a lot with back. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. When you do a program, if you're doing chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, your chest is getting worked on Tuesday too. Like your pecs brace the negative of the chin-ups and stuff you're doing. So it's like you're getting multiple workouts throughout the week. Those little muscles, like technically you don't even have to train arms. Most people like to, but I do like 3 sets a week for arms. So you're getting trained with other things. So it's like, it's kind of like overflowing to other workouts like that. So as long as I'm doing heavy rows, I always do chin-ups. And most of the time it's chin-ups behind the head, which actually activates those upper back muscles a little bit differently. It takes care of that area anyways. Alright, I'm going to do my only pressing movement of the day now. I have to adjust the dumbbell. I do them standing too because the standing works your core. A lot of people ask me what I do for abs. I do fucking nothing for abs because I do exercises like this. Squats, I'm squatting again, chin-ups, all those things work your abs. Now, because I have the shoulder injury, doing a regular dumbbell press hurts. So I have to adjust it to train around it a little bit. And I found that putting the dumbbell in just the right position doesn't hurt. It also has actually helped my front delt development. So kind of like with 25 pounds, like I don't have to train heavy. So, oh, keep it right here. Again, not to failure because I don't want to fuck that shoulder up. Right there in that range of motion. I'm not locking out so the triceps are not taking too much. You can actually see the front delt activate as you move it. And I've actually found that isolates your front delts a lot better than either front raises or presses altogether. Wish I'd found them years ago.
Jerry Ward, have you been using scope?
Fuck scope. Listerine all the way. I like the burn. Feel the burn, motherfucker. Alright, let's start with some incline dumbbell curls for biceps. Stretch position again. Again, you're not going to go to failure on these because you do not want the connective tissue that close to failure. Stretch. You only want to go as heavy as you have to. Alright, only set to failure is barbell curls. And you're not going all the way up. Keep a constant tension on the biceps. Hold tight. Control. Squeeze.
Jerry, you look fucking awesome.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna fucking die.
One more.
Which means you're probably almost ready if you're gonna die.
I remember asking you, or you were asking how I felt when I was in prep, and I was like, I feel like shit. I feel like I'm gonna die, and you were like, oh, good.
It was like 9 weeks out. You're like, I feel like crap ready. I'm like, give it fucking 5 more weeks. You think this is bad? You see nothing yet.
Yeah, it was fucking awful. I remember you talking to me like for like 10 minutes, and I was just like nodding my head. Yeah, I was like, uh-huh.
Like, I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah.
It's almost over though. 1 more week. Well, then it's 2 shows after that.
So how are you feeling?
I feel actually surprisingly really good. I mean, I'm depleted, but compared to when I was competing in bodybuilding, really good. The longer I stay on the diet, the better I feel.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been on it now?
Since last October.
Yeah, you've been competing a lot.
So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So 11 months total. And literally, shit. I mean, I've been competing since March, so 5 months. 4 or 5 shows within 5 months.
That's fucking crazy.
Something like that. So I wanted to see if I could do it. So we'll see, you know, what happens. But yeah, no, the longer I stay on it, the better I feel. But if I drop below 185, that's when I start to feel it. So it's like I can sit like 186 and I'm fine, which I walk around at that weight. As soon as I drop to 183 or something like that, I start to feel it a little bit, but still way better than when I was a bodybuilder. Way better.
What are you at 180 now?
178 as of this morning.
Oh shit.
Yep. Last time I was 176 at this time for the Maryland. 178. I'm a little fuller, a little thicker, but harder through the waist. So it's a little better overall look. So we'll see if the judges like that better. So.
Plus, dude, if you take a shit, I'm sure your weight's gonna change.
Yeah, I take a dump, I'm probably got 172.
Exactly. Getting mad? Get mad.
So mad.
By the way, I'm
I can't get
recording.
mad right now. I just hit 100,000 subscribers on my fucking channel.
Really?
Yeah, 100,030. So I can't get mad today.
Get mad!
Fucking scope. Alright, last exercise, contracted position. So you have the stretch position where it's going to stretch it. Contracted would be at the top. So you use a cable to keep it contracted so the tension is fully up on the top. And basically just sit there and just fucking, wow, it's really low Wolverine's on.
Don't talk shit about scope.
Scope. Just squeeze right there and peak the bicep. Again, not having to go to failure. It's in that contracted position, and we already went to failure on the standing barbell curls. It's similar to the cable movement where you above your head. It's slightly different. I feel it better in the bicep. And again, I don't even count reps. I don't know how many I did with my left or right. It doesn't fucking matter because each arm has different strength in it. So forcing it to do something it doesn't want to do, it's not good. Oh, that's it. We're done for the day.
Is that how you feel about reps? Like,
yeah, I don't even count any reps. I try to use a weight that I'm failing like fairly within like the 7 to 9 rep range, but I haven't counted reps. And even each arm too, it may be 20 on one and 8 on the other. I mean, as long as that muscle fails, that's what it took for that muscle to fail. And I think that's where a lot of imbalances come from. People are trying to force things to do things it's not supposed to do, and you wind up getting an injury, or you wind up training one more than the other one when this one really needed more work than the other one. So everything independently, I don't even count it anymore. And it has actually helped me out with the imbalances quite a bit. So now I got Katie should be here. Yeah, she comes. So good train, Katie. We are done with the workouts. We started depletion workouts on Sunday. We want to say thank you to the beautiful Eva for coming in today. She was on
bye.
Come here, we'll sign off together. Come here. Can we flip this thing around? It doesn't flip around. Fuck, we'll do it like this. Yeah, Katie. Say hi, Katie.
Yeah. Hi.
Let's see your bicep. Bios3 and I approve this message with Eva.